What's going on, guys? If you're trying to get the Berserker Trophy achievement in Doom to Dark Ages, you're going to need to fully upgrade pretty much everything. Your weapons don't count because the weapons are part of another trophy achievement, which is tied to mastery challenges, but they all use the same currency for upgrading, right? Gold, rubies, and wraith stones. For the shield base, shield rune, and melee weapon upgrades, those only take gold and rubies. But of course, if you're trying to 100% the game, you should always collect the wraith stones for your weapon mastery achievements. For the shield rune upgrades, there's the ground fissure, which you can get in chapter 9, Ancestral Forge, Holy Swarm, chapter 11. The chapter is called Hellbreaker. There's the auto turret, which you can get in chapter 12 at the Sentinel command station. And then there's the Heaven Splitter shield rune, which you get in chapter 14, Spire of Narathul. They're all pretty much forced to be acquired in the story, so you don't have to worry about missing them, but you do need to collect everything and get 100%. For the melee weapons, there's the Power Gauntlet, the Flail, and the Deadmace. Power Gauntlet you get in chapter 1, Village of Kalim. Flail you get in chapter 6, Siege Part 1, and the Deadmace you get in chapter 15, City of Ryul. And last, you'll get the Shield Saw chapter 2 in Habeth, and that's where you can kind of start working on your shield base upgrades. Once you get your first shield rune, you can work on the upgrades for that. And same thing with all the respective shield runes, right? You get each one, you can perform an upgrade for that. Same with your melee weapons. As soon as you get them, you can start working on your upgrades for that. But for me, I was able to get Berserker at the end of chapter 20. Mind you, this is when I had 100% all 19 chapters, and I had just 100% chapter 20. Right, so I got all the gold, got all the rubies, and I was upgrading on my way through these playthroughs. Now, what you have to keep in mind is you have to collect all the gold, and then there's also challenges. The challenges can give you gold, 50 gold or 100 gold, and some challenges even give you a ruby. So this is how you can get Berserker by the end of the game. So just so you know, I finished by chapter 20, which means there is a little bit of extra gold, there's a little bit of extra rubies, and a little bit of extra wraith stones. I think there's like one of each. I think maybe 150 gold I was left over with by the end of the game. Chapter 22. Chapter 21 doesn't count because it's just a boss fight, but chapter 22 has some rubies, gold. You can always replay levels to get whatever you don't miss, but my advice for you, if you are chasing Berserker and you're having a hard time and you want to get everything upgraded, just go back in 100% every single chapter. That's really the only way to do it. There's plenty of guides out there. My channel has guides, so feel free to watch those if you need help finding anything. Some of those secrets are not straightforward. Some of them are pretty tricky, so good luck. Hope you guys enjoy the video. If you have any questions, always just leave them in the comments. I'm always here to help. Good luck out there.
3, 2, 1. No signs of the demons, Thera.
We won't have much time. The Ancestrals never really die. The heart endures, and we harvest the energy. Svara, nim unve, anme, veseque. Svara, nim unve, anme, veseque.
back. We'll meet you at the exit.